Hey guys, Madison and Ashley here. We're going to do a moss on the gooblick. Okay. Okay, so gooblick is not a solid nor a liquid.
Yeah, it's both.
It's but a plasma is a distinctive matter separate from a solid, liquid, and gas. All liquids and gas.
It's connected to it has connections to both solids and liquids, so it's like both.
The gooblick gets thinner when it is touched, and when it gets thicker when it is, what was it called again?
Compressed.
Compressed.
When
yeah,
it's like when you put pressure on it, it's like a solid, but when you like just lightly play around with it, it's a liquid.
That is what's called or known as a
non-Newtonian fluid.
You said that for me. Alright. The opposite of gooblick, it gets thicker when it's cold and thinner when it's warm.
Opposite.
Okay.
What we're making.
So, the materials that we're going to need to get the cornstarch, we're going to need to get things to make it. So, we're going to need some cornstarch. Yeah, cornstarch.
Gooblick cornstarch.
Yeah. And then we're going to need a measuring cup and a tablespoon.
You know, measuring thing.
Yeah, measuring spoon. Yeah. Gonna need our food coloring. This is optional. You don't have to add this.
Yeah.
This is if you want like a lightish green color.
Yeah. Or dark green.
And then where's our toothpick?
We dropped it.
This is gonna be our toothpick that we're gonna be using for the optional food coloring.
Yeah.
And then our water
to put in.
And our small cup bowl that we're gonna be all our ingredients are gonna be in.
Okay. Step 1.
Alright.
Measure 1/8
of a cup.
Which means half of this, because this is 1/4.
Right.
So, it doesn't have to be perfect. All gooblick is trial and error. It's different every time. Then you add 1 toothpick scoop of food coloring. You don't need that much, just to get it a little green. And you mix it around.
Yeah. After, we're going to need 10 tablespoons of cornstarch.
Tons
of cornstarch.
1, 2, 3,
Half enough.
4, 5.
And then add 5 more. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Got that over. Anyway, now after we mix all this together, we are going to get our gooblick.
Gooblick, see?
So after a while, it'll start to get hard, but after you mix it together, it should eventually be liquidy. As you compress it, it would start to get hard, but as you let it go, it should eventually look like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it hardens after a while.
You left it a little too long. So here,
That's too much. Just a tiny bit.
Like a little sprinkle in there. There you go.
Okay, and then we need to mix.
There we go. See, now we're starting to get that gooiness there.
Goo. Okay, so then
when it's getting compressive, it starts to get nice and hard. When you just let it go, it becomes a liquid.
See, liquid, Too much water. Solid, liquid, different. Yeah.
Well, that's all.
Bye.